Hello, loves. It's Catherine here from Self-Unity. Welcome in to your reading. So for today's reading, we are asking, what do you need to hear from your spirit guides in this moment right now? So this is a timeless reading. So if you're watching this at a later date than I originally posted, that is okay. You're called to this reading for a reason, because there is a message in it for you that you need to hear at this time. Now, if you want to skip over this intro, I do have timestamps in the description box down below for you to go directly to the card or crystal that you choose, okay? But now we're going to go into each of the choices. I'm going to show you each crystal and the card, and then you can intuitively pick which one you're called to and click on the timestamps below, and it will take you directly to your reading and the messages that you need to hear in this moment right now. Okay, loves, so starting with number 1, we have this beautiful Flourite crystal. It's a Flourite tower. And let's see what your card is. Oh, we have 6, the Lovers. So we have Flourite and the Lovers. Okay. And for card number 2, we have this beautiful flower agate. This is one of my favorites because it has this cute little hummingbird here. All right, and let's see what your card is. Oh, we have 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles and the flower agate tower. All right, let's see what number 3 is. So for number 3, we have this beautiful golden healer quartz. It's kind of reflecting a little bit, but that's okay. All right, and let's see what your card is. Oh, we have Queen of Wands. So we have Queen of Wands and the beautiful golden healer quartz. All right, and let's see what the last card is. So for number 4, we have this Que Sera tower. All right, Que Sera, so beautiful, blues. And then let's see what your card is. Oh, we have Page of Cups. So Page of Cups and the Que Sera tower. All right, loves, so go ahead and make your selection. And if you feel called to listen to more than one, that is okay. There may be a message in more than one reading for you, okay? So always listen to your intuition first and foremost. But go ahead and make your selections, and I will see you in your readings. Hello, loves. Welcome into your reading. So if you picked pile 1, you picked this beautiful Flourite tower here. I'll give it a little show once more just because it's so beautiful and you can take in the vibes and the energy that this crystal is giving off. All right, and I'll set that aside. And then you also picked 6, the Lovers. All right, and I'll also set this aside, and we're going to draw some more tarot cards so we can get the full scope of the messages that you need to hear at this time. Okay, so for today's reading, I'm going to use the OG Rider Waite Tarot. Okay, and while I'm shuffling, or before I start shuffling, I invite you to take a moment to pause, to come back to center with yourself, okay? And the best way to do that is through deep breathing. So let's take a moment to take a deep breath together. So breathe in, and then let it out. Let's do one more. Breathe in, and then let it out. And just go ahead and continue connecting with your breath while I'm shuffling the cards. If you need to pause this video, go ahead and do so. And I just recommend doing some deep breathing exercises, connecting with yourself and your intuition before listening to a reading. So that way you're centered and you're connected to your root, connected to your intuition when listening to these divine messages that are going to come through for you, okay? And it also helps you to know, what's for you and what's not for you, because these are public readings. So as I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. And lastly, while I'm shuffling, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask your spirit guides, go ahead and ask those questions now, and trust that you'll receive the answers in the divine's perfect timing. All right, let's get 2 more cards. It's got 2 more there, or 1 more. There we go. Wow, we have 10 of Pentacles flipping out and over. 10 of Pentacles, look at that. All right, let's see what your other cards are here. We have the Four of Wands. Oh, big changes, reclamation. Queen of Cups. Wow, this is a beautiful spread. All right, so I'm hearing love is in the air. Love, abundance. It's like this beautiful energy of a happy ending. I mean, you have the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Look at that. Two people getting married, and the Queen of Cups. She's sitting on her throne, just completely at peace in a space of love, trust, surrender, beauty. Wow, let's see if we can get some deeper messages here. So first off, what I'm getting is somebody is definitely getting married, or they're having a ceremony of sorts. Okay, so because we have the Lovers here and we have all these cards that also represent love and romance, this reading is heavily influenced by love and romance. Okay, so if you don't resonate with that, maybe pick another card, but I feel like there is some type of ceremony that's going to be happening for two lovers. There's also just a celebration of sorts. Oh, okay, I wanted to say three, like maybe even three lovers, but I think what I'm picking up on there is somebody could also be receiving news of a pregnancy or of a birth, okay? Like your family's growing even more so. But I am seeing like a wedding ceremony or some type of engagement coming up for you, okay? Let's see if we can pull some more cards and get some more guidance on this, because each of these cards are just like happy endings. What you've been asking for is here now. It's yours to take, to embrace, to claim. Let's get one more. There we go. Let's see. Oh, we have the moon. The moon. And we have the Five of Wands. Okay. And we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so, I'm seeing exactly what Spirit wants you to know at this time. Let me scoot these up a bit for you. Okay, so you have been on this long journey, my loves. You've been on this long journey of seeking everything we just talked about with these top cards here. Seeking love, seeking satisfaction, seeking fulfillment, seeking romance, a trusted partner, somebody that you can turn to, and you can do this life with, and you can feel fulfilled and at peace. You can feel that sense of joy and happiness, that people seek when it comes to love and romance. Okay. But there was a lot that you had to work through, such as your inner child healing. There's things you had to process, heal, release. You had to go within yourself and do all that shadow work. And I'm also picking up that there could have been some type of conflict externally as well with this Five of Wands, where maybe even though it's like you were battling things within yourself to get to this point of love and fulfillment and completion, but there's also this battle that could have been happening outside of you, and I feel that that's stemming from, it's like something happened externally that caused you to go into this internal conflict with yourself, okay? So it's like you didn't really address this externally. It's something that just happened to you in the external world. Maybe you had a conversation with somebody and it triggered you in terms of, something that happened to you when you were a child or a teenager, or just, in your past, and it brought up all those things that you needed to heal. And I feel like that was an ongoing journey. This is something that you had to work through for the past couple of years, past couple of months, the timelines will vary for everybody, but it's like now you're at this beautiful point in your life where you no longer have to go through those waves. You don't have to go through those cycles anymore of, where it's like this cycle where, okay, things are great, and then it's like you're triggered and you have to go back within yourself, face that shadow, heal it, and then, okay, things are good again, and then another trigger shows up. Spirit's saying, no, you've completed that cycle, and that energy can no longer touch you, okay? But we do have the Queen of Cups here, and she's on her throne, but she's kind of looking at this, like she's got her head down, and she's kind of looking at, all this beautiful abundance, this beautiful love, this beautiful energy coming in. And she's just kind of looking at it like, okay, well, when's this going to end? But Spirit's saying this is not going to end. And that's not something that you have to worry about. Spirit wants you to enjoy this moment for what it is. Celebrate yourself. It's like, yes, you're celebrating this beautiful relationship, this beautiful abundance that you're coming into, all this joy that's outside of you. But Spirit's also saying to celebrate yourself because you have come so far on your journey with yourself to get to this point of being able to share this journey with peace, love, and happiness with somebody else, that you deserve to enjoy this, to embrace it, and to celebrate it. Okay, don't turn it away, or don't look around the corner wondering, when something's going to come and kind of like smack you in the face again. It's not coming. All right. This moment is here to stay for as long as you want it to stay. So just be present with it and enjoy it. Let me see if anything else comes up specifically. I feel like Spirit wants to talk more about this ceremony. There's a ceremony that's happening here. I think Spirit's just saying to enjoy this ceremony for what it is. Okay, so you're having some type of ceremony, whether it's a ceremony of love or maybe, a promotion at work, a ceremony. It's like celebratory ceremony. Okay, so you're celebrating something, even if you don't resonate with this being like a wedding. This could be, childbirth. This could be like a party to celebrate the conception of a child. This could be a graduation. It could be a promotion at work and you're having a ceremony to honor that promotion or to recognize it. Okay, there's some type of celebration here that deserves a moment of reflection. Okay, but Spirit wanted me to tell you to remember what this ceremony is about, okay, and to not get hung up on the details or the influence that, the people that may be attending this ceremony will have on you or on this situation or experience, okay? Because I'm seeing like for some of the people that may be attending this ceremony and coming to honor and celebrate you, they may not have the best intentions for attending this ceremony, okay? Or they may not have fully supported and honored you along your journey, every step of the way. Maybe sometimes they were kind of like nagging you or just they weren't super supportive, okay? But it's like this is somebody that you couldn't really push away or fully cut out of your life. They're part of your life for some reason and they have to be there. And I see this vision where it's like you may get hung up on the presence of this individual being there at your ceremony, and you may feel frustrated or annoyed because they didn't fully support you on this journey and they didn't fully, have that unconditional love that you were seeking from them. And Spirit's saying to not get hung up on that and to really just focus on your accomplishment, okay? Because that's what matters here, and that's why you're celebrating this ceremony. You're not celebrating this ceremony to make peace with this person that didn't fully support you, but, that wants to come and support you now. And also Spirit's saying, it's up to you. If you don't want them to be there, you don't want them to be there. But don't stress out about it and don't take too much time on deciding whether or not you're going to invite them or not. Just decide and let that be that, okay? If they didn't choose to support you in the past, it's okay to say no and to set a boundary that you don't want them to be here for this special moment, okay? It's not worth your energy to allow that negative energy to come through during a beautiful time of celebration, okay? Because this moment is about celebrating yourself, celebrating the love that you have with this other person or with this accomplishment that you completed on your own, that you got to on your own, or with this other person, if this is a marriage ceremony or celebration of a child, okay? So make this about you. Don't make this about the other people. Make it about you, because that's what it is about, and it deserves to be celebrated in that way. Okay, let's go ahead and pull another card. I'm going to pull one from this deck here. Been loving this deck. This is Nature's Whispers. And I'm just going to pull one card from this deck. Maybe two will come out. We'll see. And then we're going to close up the reading after this. Okay, we have 14 assurance. 14 assurance. Yes, plant those roots. Yeah, let's get one more. Okay, this is coming out. 45 empowerment. 45 empowerment. Yes, look at that. All right, let's see what's coming out with these two cards. So first off, this card assurance. Look at that. There's three people on this tree. There's actually a fourth one. I never noticed that fourth one up there. But there's multiple people on this tree, but I'm going to set the intention that this is like, two people intertwined here. Okay, just like with the lovers, just like with the Four of Wands here. There's this energy of people coming together and, laying a foundation of roots to build this strong, stable foundation, which again is bringing me back to this energy that there is some type of ceremony here. Oh, okay, Spirit's saying, if you're listening to this reading, you resonate with this being about romance. If you're questioning a relationship, this is confirmation that yes, this relationship is going to be amazing. Okay, this is the assurance here. This is the reassurance that you need. And I mean, I don't know what else you need to assure yourself that this is the right thing, because you have the Lovers, you have the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 4 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Okay, and then you also have empowerment. And so what I'm getting with this is that once you lay this foundation, and I feel like you've already laid this foundation because we talked about, you had to go through what we talked about with these 3 tarot cards down here, doing that inner work. You've already done that inner work for yourself. Now you're doing that work with somebody else to lay this very strong, stable foundation to build and grow from the ground up, and to just be of a complete support system to one another, and to build and create this beautiful life and to go on these beautiful journeys with one another. Okay. But what I'm getting from this empowerment here is that this relationship is going to empower you to be your best self. Okay. And even if this isn't about a relationship, maybe this is about like a graduation or a promotion at work or something along the lines of that. This situation overall, it's going to be so empowering to you, because it's like you're up leveling in a sense. You no longer have to deal with all that shadow work, that back and forth of getting triggered and going back into the space of having to heal and then coming back out feeling like everything's good, only to be pushed back again into that shadow work space. You're no longer in that space. You are now in this beautiful space of seeing, knowing, and feeling your worth, and you are embodying that 100%, and you're not going to set yourself back for anyone or anything. Okay. And that's why we have this beautiful empowerment card here, because it's like every step you take moving forward is just going to empower you to come even more into your true self and your your true gifts, your true purpose. And also it's going to empower this connection that you have, if this is resonating with you about a relationship here. I see some of you may be traveling soon. Like maybe a honeymoon is coming up, or you're just moving somewhere, or taking a trip somewhere kind of exotic. I'm just seeing like palm trees, the beach. I'm hearing something with an mandarin. That's like an orange. I don't know if that's a place. I think it may be a place. Mandarin, maybe like Madrid, Spain. Maybe somebody's planning a trip to Madrid or Mongolia. Something with an M. There's some kind of M destination coming up here. All right, loves, but let's go ahead and pull your last cards. Okay, so for your last, I'm going to pull 2 cards. I'm going to pull one from this deck here. This is the Super Attractor Oracle, and these are just affirmations. So we're going to pull one affirmation, and then I'm going to pull one from this deck here. I love to pair these together, and this is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. So we're just going to get you a self-care action step that you can take. All right, so your affirmation is I slow down and listen to the guidance that is available to me. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. Yes, if you feel like things are moving too quickly, or maybe you're getting in your head a bit about certain things, like that connection with somebody coming to the ceremony, you want them there, you may be getting in your head a little bit about certain things, or maybe even feeling that fear that something's going to come around the corner and push you back into that space of shadow work. Spirit's saying to just slow down and listen to yourself. If you do affirmations, do your affirmations, talk yourself back up, because nothing is coming around the corner, and it's your decision as to who you invite to these spaces. Okay, so listen to the guidance that comes from within you, and you will know what to do moving forward. And that's also that empowerment energy here, knowing exactly what to do from your core, from your center, from your intuition space, and listening and honoring that. Okay, your Sacred Self-Care Oracle card is 23 Family. I love this. Like, this is so on point with all the cards that came out. This person, this relationship is family. Okay, this is another confirmation. Yes, this is your family. And I feel like whoever's listening to this, you are growing a family, having new baby, creating that foundation to bring children to this earth side realm. It's just like family is on your mind. And I feel like family is on your mind in the sense of you're wanting to start your own family, wanting to grow your own family, or dedicate more time to your family and to yourself. Okay, this reading is as much like about yourself and accepting where you're at and enjoying it and embracing it, as it is about accepting where you're at with your family and enjoying and embracing the ceremonies that come with that and the celebrations that come with that. Okay, loves, that's it for your reading today. I thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you enjoyed most. I love hearing from you all in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future readings. I also want to let you all know that I am currently offering a month ahead reading. They're called March Insight readings. Okay, March is just around the corner. So if you would like to book a March month ahead reading with me, you can send me a DM on Instagram at selfunity, or you can email me at selfunity@outlook.com, and we can set up a private reading for you all. All right, loves, thank you so much again. I'm sending you all love and healing energy. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello, loves. Welcome into your reading to all my loves that picked pile number 2. All right, loves, so if you picked this beautiful flower agate with that cute little hummingbird there, or if you picked the 8 of Pentacles, then this is your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and set these aside for a moment, and we're going to start by pulling your tarot cards from the Rider-Waite so we can get a full scope of your energy here and the messages that you're needing to hear. But before I get started shuffling, I want to invite you to take a moment to pause, to come to your center. So let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths together. So go ahead and breathe in and then let it out. Let's breathe in one more time and then let it out. All right, loves. And so if you feel called to, continue taking some deep breaths with yourself, getting connected to your center, to your intuition, go ahead and continue doing that until you feel at peace with yourself and ready and open to receive the divine messages that are going to come through for you today. So if you need to pause this video, go ahead and pause it. But I'm going to go ahead and get started shuffling. And while I'm shuffling, go ahead and continue taking those deep breaths in. But if you have any questions that you'd like to ask your spirit guides or your higher self, go ahead and ask those questions now and trust that you'll receive the answers in the divine's perfect timing. All right, so what do we need to know for pile 2? All right, there we go. So let's see what your tarot cards are. We have the King of Swords. Ooh, the Devil. There's something that you're trying to overcome here. something you're trying to work hard at. And we have the King of Cups, or we have 2 kings and the Devil, and then the 8 of Pentacles there. Okay. So I'm feeling this energy where it's like you feel as though you're being consumed by something. And the 8 of Pentacles, it's the card of putting forth effort, you know, work, career. So I do feel for some of you, you may be feeling trapped or stuck in a specific career field, or, you know, maybe there's something going on at work where maybe there's some kind of drama going on or situation that you're not really wanting to be a part of, but it's like it's pulling you towards it and you're just feeling trapped in it. There's nothing you can do. Okay, but we have the 2 kings here. We have the King of Swords and the King of Cups, which is, it's speaking to this deeper truth that, you know, it's like Spirit saying you're not really stuck. It just seems that way. Okay, let's see if we can get more clarification on this. Let me pull a couple more cards. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Okay, lots of 6s. Okay, okay, so what I'm picking up on is it's like you're involved in this situation, and it could be at work, it could be, you know, something going on at home, but I'm specifically feeling that it's at work because we have this 8 of Pentacles here, okay? And we have so many Pentacles here too. And it's like you're feeling as though you're trapped or stuck in this situation, okay? But what's coming through is Spirit saying you had a choice, okay? Whether you realize this or not, you had a choice as to whether or not you agreed to participate in this situation or at this job, or whatever it is, okay? And so even though you're feeling stuck, you're feeling trapped, it's like you chose to participate in this situation, okay? And with that, you also have a choice to stop participating in it, okay? So it's like the choice is yours here and you get to decide. But we have so many Pentacles here. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. And so I feel like if you were to stay in this situation and continue working at it, continue pushing through it, the turnaround of what you would receive from it would be plentiful. It'd be bountiful, okay? It's like it would be worth your time. So it's almost like when Spirit's showing me this visual of like going through a tunnel, okay? And like, say you start out with the tunnel and it's like really wide, but then as you keep going, it's getting smaller, it's getting smaller. And you can, even though you're stuck in this small area of the tunnel, as you keep going, you see that it's gonna open back up again, okay? So it's like right now you're stuck in that little space that you have to kind of push through, squeeze through, take your time getting through it, you know, so you don't get stuck on something. But eventually it's gonna open back up. And you'll feel that sense of freedom again, okay? There's another message coming through with the King of Cups here is to remember why you chose to be involved in this situation to begin with, okay? Because I feel that there is a deeper reasoning as to why you're involved in this situation, and it could be tied to, you know, your emotions, your heart space, wanting to create a strong foundation with like finances or security or stability. But I think there's something deeper than that, where this is a passion of yours, or it's connected to a passion of yours, or maybe you're doing this for somebody else that you deeply love, you deeply care about, and you're just wanting to help them out with, you know, this situation to help them get through it. Okay, we also have the 6 of Wands here, and in line with the Page of Pentacles, which again is representing that there will be a benefit to this, where you'll get to celebrate, you'll get to walk away from the situation with a sense of pride and victory. Okay, so the choice is yours as to whether or not you remain involved in this situation or you get up and walk away. But Spirit is saying that, you know, remember why you chose to participate in this in the beginning, and know that, you know, the turnaround is going to be plentiful. I keep hearing that word plentiful. It's not a word I use often, but it keeps coming up. Okay, let's see if anything else comes through before I pull some oracle cards. There's also this need for balance here. So some of you may be feeling as though you're trapped in this situation because maybe you're too involved in this situation. Like you're giving too much of your time each day to the situation that you're forgetting to make time for yourself, for your mental health, for your emotional health, for your physical health. Maybe there's like some people in your social circle that you haven't been able to spend time with because you're too wrapped up and involved in this situation, and it's starting to weigh on you because you're giving too much of your energy to this one thing and not really checking in with yourself and making sure that you're okay and you're still taking care of yourself, or these other relationships that are in your life as well. Okay, so there may be this need to create some balance there, to maybe take I'm seeing like Spirit wants to say like take a day off, but not necessarily a day off. Like take some time each day to really tend to yourself and to take care of yourself, even if it's just 30 minutes to an hour each day. Make sure you're just checking in with yourself and doing something for yourself to balance out that day-to-day time, so you're not being overconsumed in this one thing that has you feeling this energy of being trapped. Because you're not trapped. It's just like an illusion that you've put up, but you're not trapped. Okay, there's just other things that you're not tending to, and it could be weighing heavily on you emotionally and mentally. And Spirit saying it's okay to take time to go tend to those other things. This thing will still be here. You'll still be able to work on it. It is a work in progress. And you know that it's a work in progress. It's going to take time. You have to give yourself that time to get there. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay, let's go ahead and pull an oracle card. So I'm going to pull an oracle card from this deck here. This is Nature's Whispers. Okay, your card just flew off the table, so let me go grab that. Okay, look at this card. It's 17 infinite blessings, and it just flew off the table like that. Was out of the deck, and it turned face up. So the blessings are going to be flying in. Even though this choice or this decision to remain involved in this situation seems really heavy right now, again, the payoff is going to be it's going to be infinite. Blessings are pouring down on you. And I see that there's already like so much love and abundance already surrounding you in this situation that you're involved in. It's just like you're zooming in or focusing in on the things that aren't quite working out. And that's where this energy of feeling trapped or stuck is coming in at. And so Spirit's saying to zoom out and look at the whole picture. Look at this whole situation for what it is, the environment, the relationships, everything about it. Zoom out and look at it all one by one. And really look at, where things are positive, where they're successful, where you can, label something as a blessing, okay? And that will also help you to shift your perspective on the situation as a whole, which in turn will help, accelerate your path towards reaching this Page of Pentacles, that Six of Wands victory energy, okay? See if anything else comes in. Oh, we have snowflakes here. Okay, somebody could be experiencing snow this weekend, or whenever you're watching this, you may be expecting a snowstorm or just some snow coming in. I know right now as I'm recording this, there's like random snow blizzards in places where it doesn't usually snow, so that's exciting. But somebody could be experiencing snow this week or whenever you're listening to this. Okay, let's get another card from this deck here. Okay, as I was pulling the deck, this card was stuck on the table, so we're going to take that card there. Let's see what your second card is. Ooh, 19, shift your energy. Yes, you have the power to shift your energy. You're the only one that can shift your energy in terms of this situation, okay? nothing is gonna, like, I know this image here is like things are falling from the sky. Nothing is gonna fall from the sky and get you to look at this situation differently, except you coming back to yourself. That's why we have this Six of Pentacles with the balance of scales there. Like, nothing's going to come in and force you to see this from a different perspective until you make time to spend time with yourself and look at this from a different perspective. From, let's pull these out from, you know, the mental and emotional perspective as to why you started this journey in the beginning. Why did you choose to participate in this situation or this relationship, whatever it is? There's a reason as to why you committed yourself to this experience, okay? And you have to kind of wind yourself back, pull yourself back to that understanding, to that perspective, and that will also help you shift your energy, along with what we talked about with this infinite blessings, you know, zooming out and really looking at the positives of the situation. Okay, I know there are like problems within this situation or experience that you're going through right now that you feel like you have to fix. Okay, maybe it's part of your job where like you fix certain problems, things go wrong and you just have to fix them, or you're trying to create something or make something happen or implement some type of new system, and it's like, you know, you have a moment of success, but then you keep going along, it's like boom, something else pops up and you have to fix that problem, and that can get like tiring or exhausting because you're constantly having to kind of pick up the pieces and fix things. Okay, but Spirit's saying to also, you know, pause, zoom out, and look at all the success that you had along the way, because as you've been going along this journey, even though things keep coming up for you to fix, you know, those things are coming up for you to fix, and then boom, you fix them. That's exciting. You fixed something. You made something that wasn't working work, and that's a blessing in itself. Okay, and by taking a step back and realizing that, it will help you to shift your energy and to get out of that mindset that you're stuck in this situation or that something's not working. Okay, because it's always working, it's always moving to bring in these blessings and this victory that we talked about, that you're being guided towards. Okay, let's go ahead and pull your last couple cards. So I'm going to pull a card from this deck here. This is the Super Attractor Oracle deck, and this is just an affirmation card. So let's see what your affirmation is. And then I'm going to also pull a card from this deck here. This is the Self-Care Sacred Oracle, and these are just self-care acts that you can choose to partake in. Wow, yours flipped out and over again. 8, chanting, meditation and chanting. I'm also hearing affirmations. Okay, so I'm feeling with this card, Spirit's just saying again that you need to come back into yourself, make time to be with yourself, to spend time connecting to your breath. Look at her breath here, it's falling down in a spiral, and then she has the lotus is coming out of her hands, that energy is coming out of her hands. Everything that you're feeling about this situation has come from you, okay? And you are the only one that has the power within yourself to shift how you respond and how you think about and feel about this situation at hand. Okay, you're the only one that can shift that energy. And Spirit's saying your sacred self-care act for you to partake in, if you feel called to, is to come back to the space of meditation and sitting with yourself and breathing into all that energy that you're feeling, breathing out all the negative emotions that you may be holding on to, that negative mindset, and then, you know, replacing it, regenerating it with that energy that, you know, it's all good, it's all working out, the blessings are coming in, they're always coming in, you're always able to overcome any obstacle that's coming your way. But also, so we're saying just make time for yourself, because you know, you may be getting too caught up in the situation that you're losing, what's the word, like losing, I don't want to say time, you're not losing time, but you're not making the time to spend with yourself is what Spirit's trying to say there. All right, let's see what your affirmation is. Yes, look at that. When I'm in a state of appreciation, I'm in vibrational alignment with my true love nature. When I'm in a state of appreciation, I'm in a vibrational alignment with my true love nature. Yes, get into a state of appreciation, of gratitude. If you don't already, start a gratitude practice. Say what you're thankful for. Stop thinking of all the things that you're not grateful for, that you're not appreciative of, and flip the script and say what you are grateful for right now to yourself. Just say 3 things that you're grateful for. And even if you're having a hard time finding that gratitude or finding the blessings in the present moment, start with the simple things, such as I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have a home. I'm grateful to have a bed to sleep in. I'm grateful to have clean water to drink. Just start with those simple things, and then eventually you'll be able to shift your perspective as a whole to the greater picture of whatever it is that you're working on, and to see the blessings and the gratitude in that experience as well. Okay, loves, that's it for your reading today. I thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you feel called. I love to hear what resonated with you in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future readings. And before I let you go, loves, I do want to let you all know that I also offer personal private readings, and right now I'm offering a special for the month of March. March is just around the corner, and so I'm offering month ahead March insight reading. So if you'd like to book a private reading to see what's coming up for you in the month of March, you can send me a DM on Instagram at selfunity, or email me at selfunity@outlook.com, and I'll have links for you in the description box below to click on, and it'll be able to connect with me directly through those links. All right, loves, I thank you so much once again. I'm sending you so much love and healing energy. Bye. Have a beautiful day. Hello, loves. Welcome into your reading to all those that picked pile 3. So if you picked this beautiful golden healer quartz or this Queen of Wands, then this is your reading. Welcome in. So I'm going to set this aside for now, and we're going to go ahead and pick all your tarot cards so we can get the full scope of your energy and the messages that you're needing to hear at this time, okay? But before you get started shuffling, I want to invite you to take a moment to pause, to come back to your center. So let's take a couple deep breaths together to get centered and connected to our intuition. So go ahead and breathe in and then breathe out. Let's do one more together. So breathe in and breathe out. And just go ahead and repeat that as many times as you feel called to. If you need to, pause the video and continue deep breathing till you feel centered and at peace with yourself and ready and open to receiving these messages. Then go ahead and pause the video, okay, loves? But I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling now. So while I'm shuffling, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask your spirit guides or your angels, go ahead and ask those questions now, and trust that you'll receive the answer in the divine's perfect timing. I'm actually going to take the 2 top cards there. All right, let's get one more. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see what's going on. Pile 3. Oh, we have 4, the Emperor. The Emperor. We have the 4 of Swords. 2 4s. All right, and let's see. Oh, the Knight of Swords. Lots of swords coming out in today's readings. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, so this is so interesting here. I'm feeling like there was some kind of debate or some kind of conflict between a woman and a man, or it could be like, somebody who has more feminine energy and someone who has more masculine energy, and whichever one you resonate with, it's like you won, like you're resting in peace. And then it's interesting. Okay, let's look at it like this. So I'm actually feeling this energy where whoever has the more feminine energy, they're just kind of sitting back, resting. And the person with the more masculine energy is like no, we have to continue going at this till I win. So it's this really interesting energy that there's some kind of conflict going on. But I think a lot of people who watch my videos, they resonate more with this feminine energy. And you can have, we all have both, but it's just what you identify with more. So I feel like a lot of you are just in this energy of being in this relaxed space, feeling laid back, just waiting to see what happens. Or like, I don't have to pick up anything. Like, I'm just going to let this play out and see what happens. And there could also be this energy coming in where somebody could be trying to assert some type of control or trying to get you to do something that you just don't want to do. There's also this energy coming in where they want you to do something and it's like you said you would do it, but it's not the right time, and they're trying to rush headfirst into this without really looking at all sides of the situation, and it's like they're rushing into it too soon, and you're kind of taking it slow. You're just like, no, I'm not ready to move that fast, or it's not time, or this, like, if we do that, this isn't going to work out that way, and so we need to go slow with this. Okay, and for some of you, this could be a relationship, or maybe you're coming into a romantic relationship, or maybe a business partnership with somebody, and it's like they're ready to take things to the next level, but you're just not there yet, and you're trying to take it slow. You're trying to just take your time with this, feel it out. There's no rush, okay? And you know that there's no rush, but maybe the other person's getting a little bit antsy. They're wanting to see some action or wanting to see things progress much more quickly, or like quicker than you are wanting to go at it. Okay, let's see if we can get some more information on this. Excuse me, my voice is cracking a little bit. Wow, you have the Hierophant. 5, the Hierophant. Okay, let's get a couple more cards, see what this is about. We also have another 4 of Wands. Let's get one more card. Okay, there we go. Okay, we also have the 6 of Wands. Okay, these 2 cards came out in another pile's reading. Let's scoot these down so you can see them all. These 2 cards here, the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, I think they came out in pile 1. If you want to reference that reading, you may feel called to reference that reading as well. But let's see what's going on. We have the Hierophant with the 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands. So I feel like this connection, this relationship, or if you resonate with there being some type of conflict, or it's not like a big fight kind of conflict. It's just there's a little bit of tension in, somebody wanting to take things a lot quicker than the other person, or they're wanting to, start something, but it's like almost like, when you want to paint something, but you need to get all the tools. You need to get a paintbrush, you need to get paints, you need to get a canvas, and it's like they're wanting to paint something, but they don't have a paintbrush, they don't have the paints. And so it's like that energy where they're wanting to do this thing, but there are key elements that are missing, and you're very much aware of that. And even though they may be subconsciously aware of it, consciously they're acting not aware of it. They're just like, who cares? We'll just find a way to make it work, even though we don't have those certain tools or those certain elements, okay? But for some of you, I'm feeling this is more so about a relationship and kind of taking things to the next level. And I'm seeing here, and I think you're seeing this too, you're seeing that this connection has beautiful potential. And I think it's something that it's almost like a past life memory or past life connection, where you just know this person on a soul level, and you know that things are going to work out. But there could be other factors that you're thinking about here, such as, maybe things in a past relationship didn't go so well, so you're wanting to take this one slow. Maybe you're really busy or distracted by family matters or career, things at work that you just have to give more of your time to, and you can't fully dedicate yourself or your time and energy to this relationship in the way that this other person is wanting you to, okay? But there is something that keeps pulling you back to this connection, to communicate with this person. And the Hierophant's coming up because it's like, it's this knowledge that's stored deep within you. It's like a remembrance. It's like a memory there, okay? And it could be a soul memory. But then with the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands here, this is screaming victory. The Four of Wands represents a ceremony such as engagement or marriage. So this relationship has beautiful potential, okay? Let's see if we can get some guidance on what to do about this person, wanting to move quicker than you are. And it could be vice versa. Maybe you're wanting to move quicker and they're wanting to take it slow. Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. Okay, so what do we need to know about the person who wants to take things quicker? We have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Okay. It's like this is the energy that they're in. We already know that, Spirit. It's like they're pushing and pushing. Okay, so is there something that we can do about this? Something we can say? We have the Six of Cups. Let's get one more. There we go. The Chariot. Okay, so this is an interesting message, but it could be that children are at play here. Okay, so maybe this person has children, or maybe they're wanting to have children, and maybe they're reaching like a certain age or certain moment in their cycle where they can no longer have children, or they just don't want to have children by a certain age. And so they're wanting to, like, they see the potential in this relationship too. And so they're wanting to accelerate it because maybe they're thinking about, long-term situations such as growing a family, marriage, having children, getting a house. Maybe there's something here where they have to move somewhere because the Chariot represents moving. It represents motion, transportation, things like that. And maybe they're getting offered like a job that's remote or something. Maybe they're in the military, they're getting reassigned somewhere else, and they really care about you. They really care about this relationship. And so they're wanting to accelerate this relationship because of other factors, which is interesting because on the other side, you're wanting to take it slow because of the other factors in your life as well. Okay, so let's see how we can come to some kind of compromise. Okay, how can they come to a compromise on how they're wanting to move this relationship? This is the most tarot cards I drew in anyone's reading, but I'm just going with it. Okay, so we have 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups, and we have Strength. Okay. All right, love. So I feel here that somebody is going to have to put their guard down. One of you is going to have to give in. One of you is going to have to give in. And it's going to be a hard decision to make, okay, because we have that 10 of Swords there. And for some of you, you may feel at a loss and you may feel like it has to be you. But we have the Strength card here, and Spirit's saying to, tap into that inner strength that you have, and know that no matter what comes of this relationship or this connection, if there's the factor of like somebody moving away, or maybe the pushback that you're both giving to each other where, one wants to take things quickly, one wants to take things slowly. If it comes to a point where you just can't handle that and you have to go your separate ways, that's okay too. But I don't see that really happening here. I see there is going to be a compromise. It's just, we have the 10 of Swords coming up because it's like somebody's going to have to let their guard down. And essentially, as we're saying, one of you is going to have to lose in the pushback and the pullback, but you're not really losing because you're gaining, you're gaining a deeper connection with this person, okay? You're gaining a beautiful relationship from this, okay? And it's okay to let your guard down and to let this person in. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some, I'm going to put these away because there's so many cards out. Let's pull some oracle cards and get some more guidance on this here. Okay, so I'm going to pull from this deck here. This is the Nature's Whispers Oracle. So what else do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? I'm going to take this top card, and then we'll get one more. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what your 2 oracle cards are. Wow, we have 17 infinite blessings. This just came out in pile 2's reading. Infinite blessings. And we also have 47 laughter. Okay, I love these 2 cards. I feel like this connection it's a blessing in disguise. And I think you already know that. Like, you don't need to be told that, okay? And Spirit's saying here with the infinite blessings, okay, they're saying like there's blessings hidden in plain sight. And what they mean by that is there's a reason why you or this other person, whichever one, there's a reason why one of you is pulling back, trying to take it slow, and there's a reason why this other person or you are trying to speed it up and move it along quicker, okay? But in both of those reasonings, okay, whichever one you resonate with, so if you're the one trying to take it slow and you're reflecting on, why they're trying to speed things up, why they're not understanding that, Spirit's saying there's a blessing hidden in finding that understanding or kind of shifting your perspective to kind of match their perspective. So they're saying like, put yourself in their shoes. There's a blessing of some type of lesson or some type of understanding in putting yourself in their shoes and vice versa, okay? But they're also saying, so if you resonate with, maybe one of you is having to move soon, and so you're trying to speed things up, you're trying to take things to the next level because there's so much potential in this relationship, but maybe the other person's not so sure if they want to move because they have to kind of let everything in their life go and move for this other person's life. Spirit's saying again, there could be potential there could be opportunities and infinite blessings pouring in if you take that chance, okay? And then with this laughter card, I love this laughter card coming out because it's just kind of this lighthearted energy where Spirit's saying, years from now, you're both going to look back at this situation and just kind of laugh about it, okay? Because there is so much potential here. I almost feel like this is a twin flame energy or like very strong soulmate energy. There's also an energy coming through with the laughter card here. Again, we have like the children. Somebody could be wanting to have children with this person. Like you're wanting to have children with them or they're wanting to have children with you. And they're just so excited to start that journey. But there's also this energy coming in where Spirit's saying to just have fun in the moment. Don't get so caught up on, like either taking it slow or taking it fast. I know that's what we talked about a lot in this reading, but they're saying to kind of just let that go and to just be where you're at in the moment now. Okay. Yes, there's other factors at stake here that you have to decide on and make decisions upon. But as for your connection and your relationship, it's pure and it's true. And you can just have fun with that. You can just do things that you enjoy doing with one another until the time to make those decisions comes up, okay? It's like there's a time for those serious conversations, but there's also a time for play and for fun and for laughter. And it's okay to enjoy those moments and to let them happen. Okay, every time you come together, it doesn't have to be about the status or the level of your relationship. You can just have fun with one another. All right, let's go ahead and pull your last 2 cards now. So I'm going to pull a card from this deck here. This is the Super Attractor Oracle deck, and these are just affirmations. So we're going to get you an affirmation. And then we're going to also pull a Sacred Self-Care Oracle card. And these are just self-care action steps that you can choose to partake in if you feel called to. All right, what's your self-care action step? There we go. All right, so let's see what your affirmation is. Oh, in stillness I receive. In stillness, I receive. Okay, so with this card, this affirmation, I'm feeling two different messages here. So first, come to a place of stillness. Stop getting so caught up on the labels and the time frames, and just come back to the present. Come back to being still, being present, and allow yourself to receive the blessings, the potential, the beauty, the love that this relationship has to give. Okay. And the second message that I'm getting is, and there's so much blue in this card, which could represent the throat chakra. And so what I'm feeling here is that for some of you, even though you're talking about, like the status of this connection or the speed at which it's moving, some of you aren't saying what you're truly feeling, okay? And I feel that comes from this setback, like I said before, where, maybe you're thinking about past connections where things didn't go right, or you're thinking about these other things here, such as family matters or career, and you're trying to distract yourself from really feeling out those emotions or to speaking about those emotions with this person. Because it's almost like you're looking for a way out or looking for a way to kind of pause it and take it super slow, even though internally it may be a very passionate, very fiery, wanting to, step into that energy of, speeding things up a bit. Okay. So make sure that when you come into the space of stillness, that you really connect with yourself and your center, and you take note of what it is that you're feeling. So when you come back together in connection with this other person, you can really speak your truth and say what's really on your mind and in your heart. All right, let's see what your self-care action step is. Oh, we have 3 aromatherapy. Aromatherapy, igniting the senses through smell, through touch, through sight, through taste. Aromatherapy. I think this is just smell, but I think spirit also wants you to get connected to those senses. And I feel like for some of you, this could be a message of like sensuality, or, kind of having fun in a sensual aspect with, different smells and scents. And for some of you, you may want to get like a diffuser or different candles. And this will also help connect you back to your center, back to your intuition, and really feeling out what it is that you're trying to say, or, what you're really feeling about this connection. Okay, loves, that's it for your reading today. I thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you enjoyed most. I love hearing from you all in the comments and connecting with you there. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future readings. And one last thing before you go, I want to let you all know that I currently have a special offer for March month ahead readings. They're March insight readings where we take a look of what's going to come up for you in the month of March. We do predictions, we get the themes that you're going to experience, and any additional guidance that spirit wants you to know. And it's all personalized to you because it is a private reading. So if that's something you're interested in, you can send me a DM on Instagram at selfunity, or email me at selfunity@outlook.com, and we can set one up for you. All right, loves, thank you so much again. I'm sending you so much love and healing energy. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello, loves. Welcome into your reading to all those that picked pile number 4. All right, loves. So if you picked this beautiful Que Sera stone or the Page of Cups, then this is your reading. So I'm going to go ahead and set these aside for now, and we're going to start by pulling all your tarot cards so we can get the full scope of your energy and the messages that you're needing to hear at this time, okay? But before we get started shuffling and pulling cards, I invite you to take a moment to pause, to come to your center. And so let's go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths together to get connected to our intuition. So go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and let it out. And go ahead and repeat that as many times as you feel called to if you need to pause this video. I find that deep breathing helps to get connected to your center and to your intuition, so you're open and ready to receive the messages from the divine that are going to come through today, okay? All right, loves. So while I'm shuffling, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask your spirit guides or your angels or your higher self, go ahead and ask those questions now and trust that you'll receive the answers in the divine's perfect timing. Wow, look at that Page of Cups and Page of Swords. New beginnings, something new. All right, what are your other cards? Okay, we have 3 come up, so we'll take those. I was hoping for 2, but we got 3. Let's put these together. We have the Moon. So we have 8 strength, and then we have 18, the Moon, and we have 10 of Swords. Okay, let's see if you can see those. All right, so let's see what's going on. You have so many. You have 2 major arcana, 2 court cards, and then we have the 10 of Swords. Okay. All right, love. So I see here that something ended abruptly. You weren't expecting this ending. And now it's like time for a new beginning. All right. But you were blindsided here. There's something that happened that you were not expecting to happen. It's like the truth was hidden from you. Okay. That's what the Moon is representing here. The truth was hidden from you. And then when it came out, it was like 10 swords stabbing you in the back. You were just completely thrown off course here, okay? And the situation, it's still requiring you to really call upon your inner strength and to just kind of hold on to all that you've got and to just keep pushing through, okay? So something... Let's see if Spirit will give me more information on what this was. You know what the situation was, of course, you know, when I'm saying this, but let's see if we can get a little bit more. So for some of you, this could be like the loss of a job, the loss of a relationship or connection with somebody. To me, it really feels like this is like almost like a really close friend kind of stabbed you in the back. Like that's the energy that I'm picking up on here, but it could be a myriad of things because this is a public reading, you know, different people are watching this, but it just feels like this heavy energy of like a friend stabbing you in the back, and it does also feel related to career and to work. So it could be like somebody that you thought was a really close coworker, you consider them to be your friend. Maybe they said something or did something unexpectedly and it kind of hurt you in the long run. You know, maybe they like tattled on you, they told your boss or another coworker something about you and word got around, and it didn't fare well for you in the long run, okay? But now you're getting to experience some type of new beginning, okay? But this new beginning, it's requiring you to call upon your strength in terms of your mind and your emotions, okay? Because you're still healing from this experience, okay? But through this experience that you went through, this kind of downfall situation, this unexpected, blindsided situation, you're getting to heal your way onto a new path. So let's see how I can word this. It's like this situation was a blessing in disguise because it's opening up your mind and your emotions, your heart space to seeing new things about yourself and about the people that you're connected with, okay? So it's like it really showed you who your true friends are versus who you cannot trust, okay? And through that understanding and that realization, it's allowing you to form deeper bonds with those people that you know you can trust and that are going to be there to support you and like kind of be on your side, okay? So let's see if we can get some more information, more guidance on this situation, this new beginning. We already know what happened in the past, so let's see what this new beginning is bringing forth for you. If the cards want to come out. Okay, we got 2. Let's get a couple more. Take this one too. All right, so let's see what this new beginning is bringing forth. We have 6 of Pentacles. We also have the 8 of Cups. All right. Okay, we have Temperance. You have 3 major arcana. And we have 2 of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so we have 2 cards representing balance here. Balancing your mind and your emotions, okay? For some of you, you may be getting too caught up in one or the other in connection to this past situation, where maybe you're too caught up in your mind and, just playing on repeat the situation in your mind. Or for some of you, maybe you're just, it really struck you in the gut, in the emotional space, in the heart space, and you're sinking too deeply into that. And there's this need to kind of balance out both through developing like this understanding of what's really playing out here, okay? And spirits also, they're wanting you to see that there is some type of blessing here, but it's like you can't quite see it yet, because there's a new path opening up, but it's like you have to walk along this new path to fully see and realize the blessings that this situation is bringing you, okay? So first thing that's coming up in regards to that is the 8 of Cups and needing to move away from this situation, okay? Because I see like you may be getting caught up in this situation too much, just putting it on replay in your mind or in your emotions, or maybe even both. But again, we have the balance here where there's this need to balance out those energies. But you're needing to move away from the situation. It's done. It happened. You have to decide if you want to continue connecting with those people that blindsided you, that betrayed your trust, or not. And then let it go. Okay. I'm guessing that, you're not going to want to stay connecting with them. And so if that's your decision, you have to make that decision, and then you have to let them go. You have to let them be in the past. That's no longer a relationship that's in your present moment. So it no longer requires your attention. And I know it sucks. It's going to hurt mentally and emotionally. You're going to have to go through that process of healing, but going down that process of healing, of grief, of this loss that that stemmed from this situation, you'll get to explore new avenues, new opportunities. We also have the 6 of Pentacles here, which is representing this energy of giving back in some way. So for some of you, even with the Temperance here, she's filling up this cup. She's giving something to the other cup. So what I'm feeling with that is, for some of you, you've wanted to give back in some way. And I feel like it stems from this situation that you were involved in. So like if this is about a job specifically, something happened at work, it's like you were doing something in that job, you were participating in that job because you wanted to give back in some way, and you thought this job would give you that opportunity, but it's like it's turning out to be that it didn't. And so now you're being given this opportunity to go down this new path where you will get to give back in some way. Okay, it's an interesting message coming through. Spirit's like, they're not giving me very much to go on with your reading here. So let's see if anything else comes up. Like they're keeping it very surface level. And I think it's because, again, it's like you have to walk the path in order to see what you, what Spirit's trying to show you through this experience that happens. Like you have to continue walking upon it. You have to continue moving forward. Okay, don't get stuck there. Keep moving forward. Tap into that inner strength. Okay, let's go ahead and pull your Oracle cards. See if we can get some guidance from the Oracle deck. All right, so we're going to pull some cards from this deck here. This is Nature's Whispers. I really love this deck. I've been using it a lot in these readings lately. So I hope you enjoy it too. Let's see what your cards are though. Okay, there we go. We got 2 there. Okay, so first we have 7, amplify your positive emotions. And then we have 25, keep your dreams alive. Okay, this is like opening up more of the messages here, okay? All right, so for some of you, like I said, circling back around, you were in this situation because you thought it was going to give you the opportunity to pursue something where you could give back in some way, whether it's, giving back to yourself or giving back to others. But it's connected to a dream of yours, or like a goal, or like your life purpose a little bit. Okay. And there's also this, like, there's a child here and there's a child here. So this could also be something that you have been thinking about since you were a child. Okay, it's something that you wanted to do for a very long time, and you thought this situation that kind of threw you off, something happened that blindsided you, that made you want to pull away from the situation. You thought it was going to give you the opportunity to pursue your dreams in some way or to give back in some way. Okay, but it didn't. And you may have had to learn that the hard way through this situation where you were betrayed, where you were lied to, or, whatever happened there. But again, now the path is opening to get you to see that you don't need something outside of you to give you what you're seeking or what you're wanting to get back. You can do this for yourself. Okay, you're the one that has already been keeping your dreams alive all this time. You've been seeking for that outlet to be able to pursue it or to be able to give back in some way. You've already been seeking it. And just through holding on to those inner emotions, that hope, that faith that it's going to show up, you've been keeping it alive. Okay. And so now, okay, Spirit wants you to really take that in. It's like you are the one that has been keeping it alive. This job didn't do that for you. They showed you that they couldn't and that they wouldn't. And so now you're being thrown off course of what you thought was going to give you that opportunity, because Spirit's saying, no. You are the one that's going to give you that opportunity. Okay, and so they're bringing you back to this amplify your positive emotions here, where you have to look at the positive of the situation. Okay, look at it for what it is. What is this downfall? What is the word? Letdown. What is this letdown really gifting to you? What is it gifting to you? Not what is it taking from you? What is it gifting to you? Okay, and focus on that, because it is giving you a huge opportunity to really pursue your dreams, or to pursue that energy of giving back in some way. There's something you're wanting to give to others here, and you haven't been able to, because it's like you've been waiting for this other person, this other situation to give you something so you can then give back. So you're saying, no, you don't need to get something from someone to give back or to pursue this dream that you're wanting to pursue. Okay, you already have it within you. All right, let's go ahead and pull your last couple cards here. So I'm going to pull a card from this deck here. This is the Super Attractor Oracle deck. I guess I'll take that card there. And these are just affirmations, okay? And then we're going to pull a card from this deck here. This is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. And these are just action steps of self-care that you can choose to partake in or not. It's up to you if you actually take these action steps. All right, what's your self-care action? Let's see. Come on, Spirit. There we go. All right, so we're going to see what your affirmation is first. Wow. True manifestations are powered by service and love. True manifestations are powered by service and love. Yes. This is the energy that you've been wanting to be embodied in, that you've been wanting to be connected to. But it's like this thing that was taken from you, or that showed you it wasn't reliable, it was removed from your life so you could see that they weren't allowing you to be in that energy of service and love. And now you get to reconnect with that energy again, and then what you're wanting to manifest, what you're wanting to receive, what you're wanting to experience will naturally flow in towards you. Okay, so one more time, true manifestations are powered by service and love. Okay, let's see what your active self-love is, oh, I love this one. It's kind of just a fun one. 50, sweet treat. Treat yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Treat yourself. I don't know if you watch the show, what is it? Parks and Rec, and they have that treat yourself day. So some of you may be needing to kind of go on a day where you just spend time giving back to yourself, okay? Because I feel like through the situation that we've been talking about, that was like a letdown, it was kind of preventing you from giving to yourself because you were giving to them so much in hopes that they would give you what was promised. But then, they never met those promises. They never gave to you. And again, now you're being thrown off that course that you are on to realize that you can give it to yourself, okay? And that's why we have this sweet treat coming out to show you that it's okay to have a treat yourself day. It's okay to go out and do something for yourself and to give back to yourself. You don't need somebody else to give it to you first. You can give it to yourself first, okay? And then also just surface level, we've got the sweet treats coming in. So some of you may need to indulge a little, eat some chocolates, cupcakes, get some yummy fruits, and just enjoy a sweet treat, okay? Because you deserve it. You've been through so much. You deserve it. All right, loves, that's it for your reading today. I thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you enjoyed most. I always love hearing from you in the comments and seeing what resonated with you all. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future readings. And lastly, I want to let you all know that I am currently offering a special on March month ahead readings. They're my March insight readings, and you can check out the details for that on my Instagram at selfunity. But if you're interested in getting a personal reading where we dive into the month of March, which is coming up, it's right around the corner. We tap in on, the themes you're going to experience in March. We get the predictions for what's going to happen and just some personalized guidance as well. So if you're interested in that, you can send me a DM on Instagram at selfunity or email me at selfunity@outlook.com and we can set one up for you. But thank you so much again, loves. I'm sending you so much love and healing energy. Have a beautiful day. Bye.